Stephen is still reeling from the fact that we barely know each other. And yet, a month ago, we met in Vito's backyard of his St. Clair Shores home for a membership potluck meeting of the U.S. Green Building Council, primarily to talk about, membership events and plans, and of course, the up and coming forum being held at Wayne State University. But the fact of the matter is, we had a moment to share since we last met our developments in your business and in my community development work, and to find out that we had some common ground that we could help each other move forward. That is just heaven sent. On behalf of Nehemiah Development Group, we want to thank you for your hospitality, lunch, and the invitation to collaborate with your business success in facilitating a light manufacturing assembly plant for uh, equipment assembly for infrastructure needs of recharging stations. And that's a mouthful. But more importantly, we are excited and committed to organizing such facility and developing a workforce that will be able to produce a sustainable business and quality products. So before we depart from this meeting, I wanted to make sure you understood the commitment and passion that we all have here as servant leaders of God, and the perseverance that it took to get to this point to be able to say this confidently to you. For example, Pastor Bell heard the calling of God to become a pastor of Martin Luther's Baptist Church 12 years ago. He's been obedient and preaching to the community to lead them through some socioeconomically tough times. More importantly, took on another burden by trying to develop businesses and everything else that would create opportunity for people, and a nonprofit organization that focused on young single mothers raising their children by helping them achieve their high school diploma. And then, of course, are now enrolled in programming created by Pastor Bell's organization, Redeem Detroit, to teach them vocational and skills traits to become more independent than dependent on social services. He also has a portfolio of vacant lots in buildings that we can use or reuse for the assembly plant. And if we need to build a new one, of course we have the lots, but then we have Mike Zimnicki, our go-to builder, who I met in 2015, who taught me everything I needed to know about remodeling homes and then flipping homes. And then he's been building his business to get to this point where we are now entering the phase where we're going to build a low income house. That project will open up the doors for future developments, which you and I talked about, as far as integrating your power systems so that these residents may never need to plug in or pay another exorbitant power bill by DTE. We all will be so happy when that happens, of course. And then for me, my work in completing my master's degree in urban planning at Wayne State has allowed me to focus in this area, and I can confidently tell you my research, interviews, and have studied this area thoroughly and know that this area has a special heart for City Councilwoman Letitia Johnson, who's indicated that this particular area has been left out of the master plan of the city of Detroit, therefore has uh, has her ability as the chairman of the finance committee to present financial support to stimulate housing development and socioeconomic development. So we are right there. And combining all of our capabilities, we will be able to, of course, achieve whatever is necessary to make this happen. All we need are the requirements that you need in order for us to begin collaborating with all the powers that be, government, residents, financial institutions, and of course, working with the building department to see if we can get everything we need in place here to have a facility to produce high quality products with highly skilled workers. So this, of course, will fall upon us. We will do the work, of course, of developing a workforce for this project and collaboration. And we are quite excited about that. And I think that for the most part, this is what we are excited to be a part of. But at the same time, we also look forward to integrating your systems and power systems into our new holistic residential development projects. So we believe that our collaboration will be a much bigger opportunity than we both can imagine. Thank you again, Stephen Brotich.